What is going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon here. Today I am bringing you my most epic top 10 video to date because we will be reviewing the top 10 most expensive Pokemon card sales of all time. That's right, folks, get ready to see some major numbers here because a lot of these cards, their values are going to blow your mind. Now, a couple of rules in place for this video. I'm only going to review single cards, so there'll be no sealed product reviewed, and we will not review multiples of the same card. So you're not going to see a bunch of first edition base set Charizards taking up a number of spots on this list. For everyone watching, I put a ton of research into this video, looking up multiple auction platforms, multiple websites, and I also want to mention these will be publicly listed sales. What happens behind closed doors as far as private sales, I have no idea. So this isn't a definitive top 10 list. These are just the ones that I can look up online that have information available to the public. Please give this video a like and don't forget to be a subscriber if you are not already. And also use my eBay affiliate link below if you do any shopping to support the channel. I would appreciate that tremendously. So this will be about as high octane as you can get as far as a Pokemon card video. So let's start this video out with the number 10 most expensive Pokemon card sale ever. And it's actually a tie between this 1998 University Magikarp in PSA 10. This is a Japanese promo that sold for $78,000. And also this 70,000 point Gold Star Umbreon Japanese promo that also sold for an even $78,000. Folks, I must say that Japanese promos will probably take a majority of the spots on this list because unlike set cards, promo cards can have a very scarce amount actually produced, which is why you are seeing these magnificent numbers and low population graded cards. So the University Magikarp and Gold Star Umbreon take the number 10 spot on the list. The number 9 most expensive Pokemon card ever sold was this number 2 Trainer World Championships promo card, featuring Pikachu front and center holding the trophy. This card sold for over $110,000 via a PWCC auction. So not only do you have an extremely popular Pokemon like Pikachu holding that trophy there, but this is the very definition of a limited card, and it's also in PSA 9. Could you imagine what a PSA 10 would go for if it sold today? Yeah, it'd be pretty hefty. Coming in number 8, we have our first set card in the first edition holographic Lugia from Neogenesis. This card had various sales throughout the year as a PSA 10, one going for over $100,000, coming down to like $70,000. It's been all over the board, but the BGS 10 pristine copy of this card sold in auction via PWCC for $144,000. There's no denying this is the Charizard of the Generation 2 Pokemon, and this sale right here gave it the number 8 spot on the list. Coming in at number 7, we have another Japanese promo in this trophy Kangaskhan card that in PSA 10 has sold in auction for $150,000 as a PSA 10. This card is notorious for being very limited and very sought after. Not much else to say. It's very, very tough to get your hands on a card like this, making it the number 7 most expensive sale ever. The number 6 most expensive Pokemon card sale ever is our first Charizard on the list in this 1995 Japanese Top Sun Blueback Charizard card. This card sold via PWCC auction for $192,000. Now, at the time of this sale, this card had sold a couple months prior for $493,000, but I am going by the most recent sales of these cards, in which the most recent sale was for $192,000. This is an insanely low PSA 10 population card with only 2 PSA 10 copies in existence, making this Japanese Blueback Charizard the 6th most expensive card. Coming in at the number 5 most expensive sale is this Ishihara GX that in PSA 7 sold in auction for $230,000. This Ishihara GX promo card was a very limited print. I can only imagine what a PSA 8, 9, or 10 would sell for nowadays, but this one had once sold for over $230,000. So what do y'all think of Pokemon cards that don't feature Pokemon, but rather an actual person? Is that your cup of tea? Let me know in the comments below. The number 4 most expensive sale comes from this 1996 no rarity symbol Japanese base set Charizard that had a very recent sale in a PWCC auction for $324,000. A pop 1 of 7 PSA 10 card also signed by Mitsuhiro Arita make this card the number 4 most expensive sale of all time. Getting down to the final 3 most expensive cards with this holographic Blastoise. This was a commissioned presentation card. This got the CGC 8.5 and sold for a total of $360,000. This card was of course made by Wizards of the Coast, but this is just a presentation card to show for what ideas they had for the Pokemon TCG, making it a very, very special card. The number 2 most expensive sale was this very recent sale of a PSA 10 First Edition base set Charizard, which sold for $420,000. Now, we've seen numerous sales of the First Edition PSA 10 base set Charizard. This was the most recent sale. Of course, if we saw a BGS 10 copy of this card sell, it would go for much, much more, but no BGS 10 copies have been for sale, so we'll have to settle for this here PSA 10 example. And the number 1 most expensive Pokemon card sale of all time, you guessed it, the holographic Japanese Pikachu Illustrator card that had once sold as a PSA 7 for $375,000, but like I said, you all heard that Logan Paul spent a cool $5.25 million on the PSA 10 copy of this card via cash in various trades, and he also wore this card around his neck at WrestleMania, and it made the Guinness Book of World Records most expensive Pokemon card sale of all time. Whew, thank you for watching, folks. Those were some big numbers in that video. What are some phenomenal sales that you heard of that might not have been on this list? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, folks. I love this community. I love doing these videos for you. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next one.